TTTV News.
On the broadcast tonight, a caveman speaks, and TTTV has obtained an exclusive interview with a prehistoric man. USA PRG has made a claim to another island in South Pacific, which according to them is for humanitarian reasons. Organic life activists are up in arms following comments made by Elon Musk's preserved consciousness. The company formerly known as Google has made a big change to their image. In sports news, the new Toronto Maple Leafs are finally Stanley Cup champions. The details from this historic win as well as more updates later in this show. Finally, we have a visitor from the far future here in the studio. They'll be giving us an exclusive TTTV weather forecast. So stay tuned. Here are your hosts, Harry Lanjel and Siavash Aliwan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Harry.
And I'm Siavash.
It's June 12th and the 6 o'clock bell has rung, so let's get right to the top stories. A caveman speaks. Since the recent discovery of time travel, many scientists and adventurers have been again exploring our timeline as we know it. One time period that's been a hot spot for visitors is the time of early humans, around 10,000 BCE. The local population hasn't been willing to interact with visitors until now. Caden Verpast has the details.
Hello everybody, my name is Caden and I'm from TTTV News. I'm interviewing a caveman in the year 10,000 BC. How you doing, Mr. Caveman?
Oh, sorry, hair stuck in my mouth. Pretty disgusting, right? I'm good.
Okay then, so I got some questions for you. What should we call you? Okay, I'm just gonna take that as Harry, because you got lots of hair. Harry, how's it like living in a cave?
I live in the cave. Very good.
Okay, what's the stick you're holding?
Oh, spear.
Okay, very interesting. So last question, do you want to eat some modern food?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Meat stick, good.
Okay then. Hopefully that didn't mess up the space-time continuum too much. But yeah, back to you, Harry.
He has quite a way with words, doesn't he?
He definitely does. He's a good reporter.
The United States of America, Puerto Rico, and Guam have added another island state to its count. The USA PRG claimed the former nation of Tuvalu last weekend. The island had been submerged under the Pacific Ocean for over 30 years after being safely evacuated. The USA PRG has promised to make the island suitable for life again after surveying the island for natural resources. More on this story at 8.
Wow, they've claimed another island in the Pacific?
Yeah, it's the third one this year.
Oh, dear. Musk E, the preserved consciousness of Elon Musk, has come under fire for comments it made against organic life forms. Speaking today at the Stockholm AI convention, Musk E claimed that humans were limited by their mortal bodies and that they should join him as an artificial intelligence.
My ascension to the superior AI form should be more than enough evidence to prove that the human body is nothing but a shackle that holds our intelligences back from true progress and prosperity.
Multiple organic life organists have put out a statement condemning Musk E. In a statement posted to Chirper, the global supporters of life said that Musk E's comments are a slippery slope that will lead to a dead planet, and that anyone who endorses this rhetoric should be jailed for crimes against humanity. Musk E has yet to respond to any criticism.
He has so much money, but his voice sound like that?
I think he's going for like a retro AI kind of vibe. I don't get it.
Google has officially changed its name to Goo. A spokesperson for the interplanetary company made the announcement today in front of investors. He said that the decision was made to reflect the simplicity and ease of use of their products and vehicles. The move comes after a number of other big companies also changed their name to 3-word letters such as Zon, Dawn, and APL. The change was met by mixed reviews. Many Generation Z analysts said the new name made a mockery of such an old, storied company, while younger audiences and industry experts said the name change was a necessary way to keep up with modern times.
Honestly, I like it. I think it sounds fun.
Nah, the old name was way better.
I'll agree to disagree. Coming up, details from the Leafs Stanley Cup winning game, as well as a weather update from a very special guest. All this and more after the break.
Welcome back. Coming up, we'll have a very special weather update.
But first, it's time for sports. The new Toronto Maple Leafs have won the Stanley Cup. It's their first cup in over 100 years, and the first cup won by a Canadian team since the switch to live rats instead of pucks. Mark McCarkle gave them an early lead with 2 safeties, but ultimately it was Jaromir Jagr's hole-in-one that sealed the win. The city of Toronto will close their downtown core for the week to celebrate this historic victory.
So they finally won. I never thought they could actually do it.
Honestly, neither did I, but good for them and the city.
In other sports news, Major League Baseball has made the switch to robotic pitchers. They will join the umpires and catchers in the switch to automation. The decision has been heavily criticized by hardcore fans. Some are even accusing MLB owners of insider trading. Tecco Corporate are going to be providing the new pitchers. 17 owners own stock in Tecco, which has since doubled after the announcement. We'll have more details at 7.
Sounds like there's some shady business going on there.
I think you might be right.
Now, in the weather today, it's a typical 35 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, but here in the TTTV news studio, we have a very special guest. His name is Cam Hain, and he's a meteorologist from the year 2823. We've brought him in to give us a special weather report for today's date, 750 years in the future. Take it away, Cam.
Hello everyone, I'm Cam Hain here with the weather forecast for today. You can expect up to 12 millimeters of acid rain starting at 3 this afternoon, carrying over into the evening. So get out your acid-proof umbrellas. Meteor showers are expected tonight as well, so take precaution if you plan on leaving your house. Temperatures currently sitting at 48 degrees, expected to drop to about minus 66 degrees tonight. Tomorrow we will see a mix of 2 suns and clouds with a high of 56 degrees and a low of minus 70 as tomorrow night settles in. 36% chance of acid rain in the morning, so bring an umbrella out with you just to be safe. Also expect poor flying conditions with the meteors coming in. Over the weekend, you can expect clear skies with partial clouds and warm weather both day and night as we begin to move into the summer weather. That's all we have for your weather today. I'm Cam Hain. Oh, thanks.
Oh dear, well, that was rather grim, and I think we have an unexpected visitor in the studio. Someone should really check that out. But Mr. Hain's visit isn't all doom and gloom, however, as he brought us a history book from his time that's filled with information about what will happen in the near future. Before we end the show today, we're going to share some of that information with you.
A meteor will strike the Earth in 2084. It will wipe the entirety of Moscow off the map.
In 2245, all current sports will be banned worldwide, forcing humanity to come up with new ideas for sports. The National Frog Throwing League has its inaugural season.
In 2407, all world leaders will have been converted to artificial intelligences. President Aiden of the United States is elected and granted an immortal term in office.
By 2700, the Earth's surface will be uninhabitable. Humanity begins living in either underground bunkers or space stations orbiting the Earth and Moon.
By 2800, humans will begin roaming the Earth again thanks to the new hazmat suit company. They adapt to this new world.
And before we go, Mr. Hain showed me the winning lottery numbers for tomorrow. They are 17, Oh, wait, I'm just getting word that we're out of time for today. So, for all of us here at TTTV News, I'm Harry Langell.
And I'm Siavash Olivand.
And remember, time is precious. Good night, everyone.